Welcome back, everybody, to the Meeple Marathon. Today we are going to finish off our Guardians of the Galaxy week with a live playthrough of Marvel United using the Guardians of the Galaxy expansion. So, other than introducing the Guardians team and Ronin as a villain, what the Guardians of the Galaxy expansion has introduced is what's called Plan B challenge. Essentially, the standard missions here have been replaced by uh, larger missions. You'll notice that there is an entire third, fourth row that makes it harder to complete the missions. But if you can just complete the missions, then you win the game. So we don't actually have to completely defeat Ronin here, which I have forgotten to give him his health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't know if I'm going to get 12 to stand up there, but basically 12 is kind of tough to take out. This is also the first time I will be attempting to play the game with all an entire full team. So I'm going to be playing four-handed solo here. So we'll see how this goes. But this is not going to be a how-to guide. We're just going to go ahead and get started here with the game as soon as I get ready. All right. So let's start off with Ronin here. Ronin is going to move clockwise to the next location with any heroes. Unfortunately, that is right here where we all are. He's going to bam, which he deals 2 damage to 1 hero in Ronin's location. So, I believe that Groot can probably, has some cards that he can get back. So, I'm gonna, save the wild. And we're gonna put those 2 on the bottom. All right. And deal 2 damage to 1 hero. He bammed, and then he wants to put out some civilians. There's too many people in this location here. So we are going to be going for Plan B. That's kind of going to be the objective here. I'm going to hope to be able to knock all this stuff out. So we'll see how it goes. All right. Let's start with Star-Lord here. We don't want to punch. So we are going to start with Problem Solver. He's going to give either a punch, basically any token. So I'm going to have him give where are my punches, to Rocket, who's going to be up next. And he's going to use let's actually use his wild as a heroic action, rescue a civilian. All right. Then Rocket gets to go. Ooh. Okay. So, Rocket here's got this card, Master Tinkerer. Actually, I forgot to draw a card here. Gain 1 wild token, or your action tokens can be used twice this turn. So, I can actually put that down here and spend it again. And then I guess I'm going to go ahead and use my wild as this third punch here. So we're going to clear this out. End of turn, you may discard 1 action token to draw a card. Don't need to do that, but we are 1 step closer to closing that out. And let's see what Gamora wants to do here. So she has not been left with a whole lot, but she's going to keep things pretty simple. She's going to clear these 2 guys out here. And she will move. What direction do we want to move? Let's have her go this way. All right. Ronin gets a turn. And he is, of course, he's not going to move. He's going to bam. So, let's see here. Who does not have cards that are really doing a whole lot here? Groot cannot take it, so Star-Lord is going to take 2 hits. And he's not putting anybody else out. All right, so we are on to Groot now. Groot, you and another hero draw one card. I do like that. But then I don't have a movement, so we will save that one. We will play this one. I'm going to use my wild as a movement because there's nothing to do here. And then I can, yeah, I think I'm going to punch and rescue here. Make sure we don't have overflow happen. And that's it. So we are back around to Star-Lord here. Star-Lord also needs to move. So he's going to use this one. He's going to use this as a move. He's going to come up here with Groot. And he's going to use one of these to cover up this spot and this one to rescue. All right. And then last up is going to be Rocket. What does Rocket want to do? Fortunately, Rocket again is not in a position where he can do anything. So move and then punch, punch. Move and then punch and then get 2 heroics. No. Man. Leaving behind 2 heroic actions behind me here is not doing me any good. So let's spread ourselves out here. I'm going to move, use one of my heroic actions to rescue a civilian, and use one of my punches right here. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Ronin is going to get another turn here. All right, move clockwise to the next location with no heroes. Okay, so he actually jumps around here. And add a thug to every location. Interesting. Okay, here's a thug for you. Here's a thug for you. Here's a thug for you. Thug for you. Thug for you. And a thug for you. All right. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Let's slide all this back over here. All right, so keeping Rocket visible. We are now back to Gamora. What does Gamora want to do? She wants some punches. So nothing too fancy here. We will just punch twice to get rid of this. And do I want to move? Yeah, I think I do want to go ahead and move. We'll just pop up here. Oh, if I ended my turn there, I could move to another location. So, all right. And Groot. What does Groot want to do? Okay, well, I have 2 of the exact same card. So it's going to be this one. You and another hero may draw a card. So that's going to be Groot and Star-Lord, who both took the hits earlier. And now he gets a punch and a heroic action, which is not doing much for him. So he's going to use the punch here, and the heroic action is just kind of going to be lost. Ooh, here's starting their turn in this location. Take 1 damage. I did not notice that. So, all right. So I actually had to lose this card. Okay. All right, and that means Star-Lord's also going to take a hit. So we're going to lose that one. And he's gets to draw 1. All right. Okay. So he's going to clear this out with his move. He is going to use his punch on the thug. And he's got a heroic action here that he cannot use. End of turn, you may discard one card from your hand to the bottom of your deck to place one token from the pool on any threat card. Yep, don't have the ability to do that because Groot and him are both back down to 1. All right. That was 3. So what are we doing here? Move clockwise to the next location with any heroes. Okay, so this is bad because this is these two here. These guys have both been knocked out. So deal 1 damage to each hero in Ronin's location. Boom and boom. So we activate the BAM effect. Deal 2 damage to 1 hero in Ronin's location. I'm assuming since both of our guys are knocked out, they are immune to status effects or game effects currently, so I think we're good. All right. Oh, and so they each get a KO token. All right. The heroes lose when the group has 4 KO tokens. Okay, so that's not good. Need to pay attention better to that. All right, so that was Star-Lord's turn. We need to have Rocket go. So Rocket does need a move and a punch and a move. He's got to move there. So punch, punch. Yep, let's do punch, punch here. So we're going to punch once before we move. Then we'll move and punch twice here. All right. And then Gamora gets a go. Deadliest in the galaxy. Each turn you spend this turn gets you an additional punch action. That's nice. But I don't want to use that. So okay. Well, not a whole lot she could do here, so I want Groot to be able to move. So I'm going to give him a move. Yeah. All right. So we're going to use our move as a token to put a token down and 1 punch token down, and the other punch is going to be wasted. All right, and last but not least, Groot here gets to draw back up and stand up. And what do we got for him? That might be what we need to do. You and another hero? Nope, because no, we're going to save that card. Move any other hero to a location adjacent to them. But then all I'm doing is moving. But that's actually not that bad. Can I move a hero that is knocked down? That's an excellent question. I'm going to say that I can. And so I'll move, and then I'll spend my move token right there. All right. All right, Ronin, what are you doing? Move counterclockwise. This is the first time I've ever seen somebody go backwards. Move counterclockwise to the next location with no heroes. Okay, so he's popping there, and add 1 to every location. So lots of thugs, not a whole lot of civilians coming out, but I guess he did do that. He did put out civilians the very first time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Okay. That wasn't too bad again. So we are around to Star-Lord. Star-Lord gets to stand back up. And he's got a movement, which it would take 2 movements for him to get out of here. So I think what we're going to do is... Yep. Do this here. And so he's going to use these 2 to clear this out. And use use his last point of movement. End of turn, you may discard one. I don't have any action tokens to move here. Alright, so he's setting Rocket up here for a pretty good turn, hopefully. Rocket needs to take 1 damage because he's starting his turn here. So let's put that on the bottom. And now I need to clear that out. So let's do this. I'm going to use one of these wilds to clear this out. Ooh. So I think I may just leave Gamora there. Alright, so then I'll use my move to go here. And then punch and use a heroic. This became heroic, that was a punch. Keep things even here. Alright, and so Gamora now does not take a hit. I'm going to save that. She needs a heroic action. Okay. Boom and boom. So she can clear these 2 people out. And she's actually going to stay put so that she can claim a wild token here. Because she can do stuff with that. Alright. So that's 1, 2, 3. Ronin is going to get another turn here. Cosmorod, move counterclockwise to the next location with any heroes. Luckily that's Gamora, she's at full health. And he's going to deal 1 damage to each hero. Okay, Gamora. Yeah, we're going to do that. Okay, Gamora took a hit and that's it. He really doesn't put out a lot of people. I guess he puts out a ton of thugs all over the place, but we need more civilians to come out for him. All right, so it is Groot's turn. Okay, so where are we at here? I don't need the heroic action. You and another hero deal boom in your respective locations. Okay, I like that card, so we're gonna play that card. So myself, he can punch here, and I guess, you know, it doesn't matter. One of these guys will punch here. And then he's got another punch just for free. So we've almost done this, and he'll use his heroic action to do that. So we're doing pretty good here. We came close. We're halfway to the defeat, but yeah, I'm feeling okay about things now at this point. All right, Star-Lord needs to clear this place out. So he is going to, yeah, use these to go 1, 2, 3. Ooh, am I ready to do that yet, though? I don't think so, no. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my movement and my punch to close this. And then I'm going to use my heroic action on the civilian here. All right. Because I want to get my 3rd card out, I'll easily be able to close that off. And so Rocket gets a turn here. And let's see here. He needs the heroic action. He could also use a punch. Okay, so he's going to get to gain a token. He can now use this to clear this out. So we've finalized that. So Ronin's going to be activating. And then he's going to use his move and then a punch here. So we've closed this out. So Ronin is now vulnerable. All right. Ronin is move counterclockwise to the next location with any heroes. Oh, God. So he's going to do 2 damage to one of us. And that's got to be Groot because Ronin would be knocked out again. And he's putting thugs out everywhere, which I don't want. I want civilians, but I have no civilians to rescue. All right, that's it though. Okay, so Gamora's turn. Gamora. Yes, sir. Here we go. All right, so I have no thugs to defeat, so I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use my movement for 1 here, and then yeah, I'm going to spend this as another movement, and then this effect basically gets me 2 punches on Ronin here. All right. Groot is just going to stay put, and he's going to have Gamora punch and him punch, and that's it. And then Ronin gets to go. So Ronin's going to not move. He's going to put out some civilians. Oh, so this could be very helpful for us here. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay, no BAM effect. So Star-Lord gets to go. And Star-Lord wants to move in here, rescue a civilian, and punch Ronin. Okay, but then all we need to do, oh no, there's not enough here. Nope, we'll get it here. Rocket can rescue this civilian here with this, and then he can move and rescue this civilian with one of his wilds. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We were able to successfully defeat Ronin using Plan B. We did take some shots on him, but that was the entire team of Guardians of the Galaxy that came in the expansion. There are some additional Guardians characters that came in the stretch goal box. Maybe I can do a video showing those off in the near future. But if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more content like this in the future, especially live content, if you want to see more live content, please let me know in the description or the comments below. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a great day, guys.